Welcome to the 50th PAARL General Assembly induction of 2023 Board of Directors and awarding ceremonies. I am Juana Lagamon, Reader Services Coordinator at the Dallas University Libraries, and with me,
I'm Gideon Cascolan. I'm the head of the reference section here at FEU Library, and we will be your hosts for today's event. Before we start the program, here are a few reminders. For the safety of everyone, please observe the following. Wear face masks at all times. Let us all maintain the cleanliness inside the venue and properly dispose of your trash and use face masks in the assigned trash bins.
and now let us all rise for the Philippine National Anthem, followed by the mixology to be led by the FEU Chorale.
Nandun yung face mask. Tama. Yung na
Bayang magiliw, pweres na sinangalan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pa sisigil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo bakaw, may dinagang tula at tawid sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdiliglig. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng mahal, bakit pagsinta? Buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. May God the Father bless us. May God the Son heal us. May God the Holy Spirit enlighten us, give us eyes to see with, and ears to hear with, hands to do God's work with, feet to walk with, and mouth to preach the word of salvation and may the angel of peace watch over us, lead us at last by the Lord's gift to the kingdom. Amen.
I see we're all seated. Again, welcome to everyone here and also our online attendees through Zoom, of which there are more than 180. Welcome to the 50th PAARL General Assembly. induction of 2023 Board of Directors, and awarding ceremonies. To formally open this event, let us all welcome the Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs of the Far Eastern University, Dr. Maria Teresa Trinidad P. Tino, for her welcoming remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to FEU. And special good morning to our special guest, Salvacion Arlante, the Chair of the National Commission on Libraries and Information Science of the NCCA, Yolanda C. Randa, the Chair of the Board of Librarians. I don't know if you're called the BOL, is that what you're called? The Board of Librarians of the PRC. Our former Chief Librarian, Ma'am Moran, who's here, so happy to see her. Ma'am, you gave Ma'am Moran a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2012, and it was the same year also that you awarded FEU the Outstanding Academic and Research Library. An award which we treasure because if you get a chance to visit, if you go up to the third floor, the trophy is in a case at the very entrance. And we're very proud of that. And a special welcome to Ma'am Susan Pador, who is the 2022 PAARL Nomelec Chair. I just make a special hello to Ma'am Susan because she was the ever reliable and helpful librarian when I was a faculty and researcher at the Ateneo. So, of course, a warm welcome to everyone, all the librarians present, a respectful salute to you who quietly work to make our lives, lives of the students, the faculty, and the researchers very easy and efficient. Okay. I'd like to share a little story with you. Just the other day, I had a meeting with the head of a former foundation that was no longer existing. The foundation had worked, part of their projects was to create a book that was authored by Ikokin. And this was in the 90s, and the head of this foundation had all of these documents, very interesting photographs, some archival documents that she didn't know what to do with it because the foundation is no longer existing. So she asked, since we have a special collection for Ikokin room in our library, she asked if she could donate it to us. So I went and visited to talk about it and to look at the documents. And it was such a exciting experience for me because I like old pictures. But then when I was reflecting on my way home from that meeting and thinking about today, I was thinking about the world that you live in, which is very interesting because it's a world I think that has to negotiate the past, because you do a lot of work with archival material like that and books, but also the present, which I'm also very nervous about, which is information science. So it's a scary tension. I'm sure a lot of you are well equipped to navigate that world. I myself, I'm scared about the future part, which is the informational science. But I'm sure because your organization, I know that you're 50 years already together. I know that you have many projects. Ma'am Pador and I were just talking about the special, I guess like discounts that can be had for subscriptions that PAARL helps to facilitate. So through your partnership together, this world of controlling or being the stewards of the past, but in a way that demands that we be aware of the latest technologies of the future, very sure that we're all very capable and willing to face the current state that you're in. to make things, as I said, better for us students, faculty, and researchers. So with that, again, I'd just like to reiterate the welcome. You're always welcome in FEU. I'm a little bit sad that you're here in this part of the campus because you might not get to see the other part, which is the part in which we're very proud of the grounds and the art. It's in the other side. If you have time, I really would like to invite you to go walk around the grounds and see the art. We think of FEU as like kind of like a living museum, because there's art on the grounds, inside the buildings. You can just walk in and see them in the chapel. And more, even in the library, we have some works of art. So I invite you to go visit that as well if you have time. If not, maybe another time we can just arrange for that special visit. So thank you very much. You do us honor by having your 50th General Assembly here at FEU. Thank you and welcome to everyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dino. And it's really good to be back here in FEU as I am once a proud academic librarian here. And also with some of my colleagues I see here, the diligent FEU librarians. And also, thank you, ma'am, for recognizing the importance of our field and for welcoming us at the Far Eastern University. Now, moving forward, let us now welcome the head of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts National Committee on Libraries and Information Services, Professor Salvacion M. Arlante, for her message.
Honored guests, past presidents of PAARL, outgoing and incoming officers, fellow librarians, colleagues, isang mapayapang pagbati sa inyong lahat. Greetings of peace. Good morning. My involvement in PAARL has been since its inception in September of 1972, when I worked as a research aide under the direct supervision of our founding president, the late Professor Marina G. Levy, who was also University Librarian of FEU. 10 years back, Rod and I used to handle library and information science courses here at FEU under the presidency of Dr. Santa Maria. The association was founded to enhance the professional capabilities of its members by providing opportunities for further training and through organized action by creating favorable circumstances for the practice of the profession. Our General Assembly today holds a significant meaning. We are celebrating 50 years of PAARL as well as the induction of newly elected officers. I am especially pleased that we have elected librarians from different institutions with different leadership roles. We value and reward people who think big, who make major commitments and deliver on them. We are here to witness our golden anniversary. It is indeed a milestone in our history. Through the years, PAARL has been committed to the betterment of all research and academic libraries. Since 1973, our organization has been our pillar in the proactive services that we provide to our communities. Congratulations to our outgoing and incoming officers. Being an officer holds a great responsibility. There are two things that I hope you will keep with you until the end: commitment and integrity. Commitment is an act of binding yourself to a course of action. May you dedicate yourself to the fulfillment of the mission and advocacies that PAARL has been working on for years. You may not see the result of your commitment right away, but I hope that you will keep your mind grounded, that it may not be now, but later. May this feeling keep you going through your serving time. Integrity calls for strict adherence to certain principles. Officers hold vital roles in the continuation of carrying through the mission we are bounded to. May you stay true to the pledge you will swear on later. Lead all the members in fulfilling our own roles. The secret, I think, it lies in a combination of integrity and commitment. A combination that calls for strict adherence to certain principles and adaptability to changing conditions. To the newly elected officers, you are to take an oath symbolizing scholarship, character, service, and leadership. Being elected means you are aware how vital it is to be an officer and must be true to the pledge of office. My wish for all of you is that you keep giving your concern, your attention and energy to others, and that it will come back to you and to the association 100-fold. As for the members, let us give our support to our officers. However, I believe that our active participation and involvement are the best ways to show our support. Membership in the association need not only be paying regular fees, but being actively involved in all the association's activities without expecting any recognition or remuneration. Involvement means being at the forefront and center of the association's programs and projects, not being in the receiving end and watching from the sidelines. May our golden anniversary celebration be an instrument for us to rekindle the passion, the determination, and dedication to our goal of constant and never-ending involvement of library professionals in support of activities, programs, and projects. Let us continue to adhere or imprint the goal. Let us keep the torch of librarianship burning by being reminded of two virtues, involvement and commitment. An assembly like this reminds us of our continued active involvement that signifies our commitment to PAARL. Let us be one to grow and learn together toward our commitment to add vitality to librarianship. Magandang araw sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Professor Hernandez, for the reminder about commitment, involvement, and integrity. I feel a decade younger listening again to a lesson from my former professor, Professor Hernandez. Moving forward, let us now proceed to the induction of the 2023 Board of Directors. For the Nomilex report, let us call the 2022 PAARL Nomilex Chair and 2003 PAARL President, Ms. Susan Pandor.
Magandang umaga sa lahat. Involvement and commitment. Ito yung test. Chelsea versus Lions. Tumawag ng lifeline. Hindi mapalabas anyway. Sometime in July, Ms. Sharon sent me a letter that I'll be the chair for 2022 nominee. Thereafter, I created the members, namely Janicia Angeles, Johnny, Mrs. Zoraida Bartolome, please stand up to be recognized, Madam. Oh. Sunny Boy Manalo. Me as the chair, Fee Angela Bersosa. And Miss Chelsea Bonifacio as our IB. Anyway, word of thanks. On behalf of my co-members and the nominee, please accept our profound gratitude for your candidacy. Saan sila nakaupo? Yung mga new officers. Actually, out of 36 librarians, ganun po kami kasipag mag-invite, no, to be involved in the association. Only 11 accepted the invitation. And our sincere wish is that when asked to serve again, you will graciously accept our invitation. That's for next year. May the Christ in us bring joy and peace and more blessings for all our endeavors. Anyway, wala pa rin slide. So, it turned out the official candidates, we have Maylene Baron of DLSU DASMA. May you please stand up? We have Catherine De Leon of UST. We have Roanne Marie Flores of the LSU Manila. We have Doc Maria Dia Gamolo of FEU. We have Elizabeth Malabanan of PHU Calamba. We have Raymond Harris of CSP. We have Marilyn Silencio of SBU Alabang. Where are you, Marilyn? We have Sally Serrano of TIP Manila. And then we have Malaki Tejero of Cayetana, Manila Cayetana Colleges. And then we send the ballots, no? We sent a total of 776 ballots. And invalid emails, 21. So every time you fill up the membership form, please write legibly your email addresses. No? And then the number of ballots, 755, but only 445 came back. A total of 57.34%. And so the winners are Raymond Bihares got the top number of votes, followed by Miss Amy Legrama, 323 votes. And then Roanne Marie Flores, 318 votes. Catherine De Leon with 270 votes. And then Dokia Gamolo, 270 votes. Marilyn Silencio, 260 votes. Sally Serrano, 250 votes. May Baron, 239 votes. We have Marilyn Tejero, 220 votes. Maribeth Malabanan, 212 votes. And Maria Mercedes has 204 votes. According to Article 6, Section 29 of the Election Code, the first five who will get the largest number of votes shall serve for a term of 2 years in office. The remaining four winning candidates shall serve for a term of 1 year in office. And then in December 9, 2022, we had our pa-Christmas party sa mga presidents, but actually, it's the time of the election for the winning candidates. It was held in Hotel Maison Binil. And the winners are, as I call your name, please come up to the stage. Nagbotohan sila, nag-meeting muna sila, nag-excuse sila sa amin, Ma'am, can we have a short meeting? Pero hindi po ako private doon sa pinag-meetingan nila. Anyway, for President, we have Maria Gia Gamolo. Please come up to the stage. For Vice President, we have Raymond Mijales. For Secretary, we have Ms. Rowan Marie Flores. For Treasurer, we have Maylin Baron. For Auditor, we have Ms. Catherine De Leon. For Public Relations Officer, we have Maria Lagrang. For our Board of Directors,
Ayun yung
for
remote.
its
Ayun yung remote.
selection,
Ayun yung remote.
for Director, Sally Serrano, and Malfit Herrera. Thank you.
And now, the Regulation Commission, Honorable Yolanda C. Granda.
Nasaan ang ilaw? Kasi hindi magiging maganda sa video. Walang ilaw. Pinapakialaman ko. Dapat may ilaw. Pangit yan.
May I request all the officers to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been elected to the position of state your position. The Philippine Association of Academic and Research Librarians Incorporated do solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of the position set forth in the Articles of Incorporation and Bylaws, that I shall uphold the high ideals and noble objectives of the association, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservation whatsoever. So help me God. Congratulations. May the librarian's oath refocuses your moral compass on responsibility, accountability, and transparency. And may the oath serves as a reminder of what leaders you should strive for. Simply put, service, excellence, commitment, and ethical integrity above all else. Thank you.
Sa gitna dapat si ma'am. Ako na yung
PAARL Board, members, and guests, pleasant morning to everyone. It is with great pleasure and honor to be the inducting officer of this year's board. I would like to commend the dynamic officers and members of PAARL for promoting and heightening the interest in academic librarianship. I salute you all, especially your outgoing president and board members. Continue coming up with current and relevant seminars and conferences for the continuous training and upskilling of academic librarians in the country. It is hoped that in the years to come, PAARL can retain the vigor, position, and dedication in advancing academic librarianship to relevance and esteemed position in the organization, as well as in implementing the career progression and specialization of academic librarians. Indeed, the challenges are big, but at the same time, these are not something we can afford to escape or delay. With your leadership, academic librarians will thrive, and with their professional competencies, they can be more competitive and be more viable and active in upgrading the LIS education and services, not only in the region, but in the global communities of academic librarians. So on behalf of the remaining lone member of the Professional Regulatory Board for Librarians, our appreciation for being a proactive partner in our vision to produce world-class librarians and information science professionals. PAARL, keep up the good work and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you to the Honorable Yolanda Granda for serving as inducting officer and for that brief message about the role this organization plays in the field. Congratulations to the 2023 to 2024 PAARL Board of Directors. Let us now listen to the inaugural address of the 2023 President, my boss, Dr. Maria Dia G. Gamola, University Librarian at the FEU Manila Library.
Okay. Honorable Yolanda Granda, Honorable Salvacion M. Arlante, SBPAA Dr. Teresa Trinidad Trino,
PAARL past presidents, awardees, distinguished guests, fellow librarians and members of PAARL, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My greatest delight today is the trust and faith you have bestowed on me as President of the Philippine Association of Academic Research Librarians Incorporated. Both opportunities and challenges come with my acceptance to serve you as PAARL President. This journey will not be a smooth one if we're to walk it alone. I thank the past presidents and their respective executive boards for putting the association in good place. From the drafting of the Constitution and governance, down to upholding the profession of academic librarians and developing the future of academic libraries. I know that we are going to achieve PAARL's vision, goals, and objectives. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge the tremendous and adorable initiatives undertaken by the previous PAARL presidents from 1973 to 2022. Indeed, you are an inspiration, a challenge, and a model for us to continue the great works that you began. I proudly believe that with the new set of officers, we can do much better. I have faith in this team. To the PAARL members who may also belong to other associations, I still want to say that on this journey, I cannot make it alone as a leader. Through your support, constructive criticism, and encouragement, altogether, we shall overcome all obstacles. Moreover, I am all the more honored to serve as PAARL President on this important year, the 50th Golden Jubilee year of PAARL. Yes, we have so much to be grateful for PAARL's 50 years. Number one, from 60 individual members of academic librarians in 1973, PAARL now has more than 500 or 459 individual members and 189 institutional members as of December 2022. And due to the increase in membership, PAARL has developed its directory database through the initiative of Mr. Chito and Angeles, the 2018 PAARL President. Second one, for PAARL's legislation and governance, several amendments were introduced from 1973 to present based on its original constitution and bylaws. On June 8, 2004, PAARL name was reincorporated to its present name, Philippine Association of Academic/Research Librarians, under the SEC Certificate of Registration, number 20406833. Next one, PAARL has developed and adopted its academic library standards that now serve as a model for certifying academic libraries in the country. This has made easier the work of the Commission on Higher Education in drafting and implementing academic library standards in all Philippine colleges and universities. Next, to date, PAARL has conducted more than 100 trainings, forums, and conferences to keep academic librarians updated on new trends and skills in the field of librarianship. This has developed the competency and research skills of academic librarians. Also, PAARL has conducted several benchmarking tours in different countries. It continuously conducts these tours to give its members an opportunity to visit exemplary libraries and strengthen their networking and linkage initiatives in the librarians and libraries they have visited. For a decade, PAARL has gone to Taiwan, Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Thailand, South Korea, Japan, Guam, Dubai, Australia, and several countries in Europe. Likewise, PAARL has established the PAARL Research Journal as an annual peer-reviewed publication for library research in the field of Philippine academic and research librarianship. This helps our colleagues in the profession to develop a culture of research and increase the research output of Filipino librarians. The PRJ is now published under the Philippine e-journals. For 50 years, PAARL has been doing its best to help members with their continuing education by providing them with scholarship grants to complete their master's degrees. PAARL has established the PAARLnet to amplify the capabilities and effectiveness of the member institutions through collective action, resource sharing, group purchases of resources to reduce costs, and professional development opportunities. And lastly, PAARL has acquired its small office, home office, in March 2022. As I stand here, I cannot help but think back to 1973, the beginning of PAARL. It is a beautiful memory, especially more so that PAARL's path was not smoothly paved. Yet, we can be proud of the progress we have made, particularly in recent decades. The theme of the 50th Golden Jubilee celebration is PAARL at 50, looking back and beyond. It is apropos since we can look back at all the experiences, difficulties, and challenges in crafting a better future for the academic librarians and libraries. The challenge is daunting since technology and spaces are now at the forefront. Now I dare to say that PAARL stands with pride, aware of its achievements. On behalf of the 2023-2024 PAARL Executive Board, I now present the calendar of activities for this year. Over the next 12 months, PAARL will continue to build on our strengths, but also take on new directions. We will continue our programs to strengthen professionalism through National Summer Conference on April in Boracay. We will conduct the RDA training Season 2 on June to August. We ensure that our members can have more opportunities and assistance to develop their research skills with the Marina G. Derrick Lecture Series with the theme on scholarly communication. This will commence in July, August, and October. We will also keep our commitment to build solidarity and networking through international conference and benchmarking tour to the Southeast Asian countries of Vietnam, Cambodia, and Myanmar in October. PAARL will celebrate its 50th Jubilee year in September. Before I end, I would like to thank everyone who made this assembly a success. I thank the FEU community, especially President Alba, Sir Johnny Montenola, SB Tino, Bipas Jean Pangitan, and Harold Kulala for allowing PAARL to use FEU's facilities today. It's such a great honor for us, ma'am. I also thank the FEU Logistics, Information Technology Service, Media Services, Facilities and Technical Services, and Security Office for helping us to make this event possible. To my Library Services team, thank you so much for your unending support to me. I love you, and I am humbly saying that you are all the wind beneath my wings. Lastly, this honor that PAARL has bestowed on me today reminds me that I must do all that I can do to advance the spirit of service because of the motto, I love PAARL. Thank you all. May God bless PAARL and all of us as we move on to celebrating our 50th year. Mabuhay ang PAARL. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doc Gia. We really look forward to the path that you will forge for PAARL. At this point, let us all welcome back on stage the FEU Chorale for a special number.
Ang pangako ng pusong umiibig. Buhat na kita'y makita na tama ang pagsinta ng pusong nagtulog sa giliw ko. Maawa ka, huwag mo sana mahirapan puso kong nagdaramdam. Pagkat magpakailanman, ikaw ang tunay kong mahal. Ay, o mag-ibig. Pumasok sa puso ay maligalig. Hanggang langit mo ang pangako ng pusong umibig. Buhat nang kita'y makita na tama ang pagsinta ng pusong nagtulog sa giliw ko. Maawa ka, huwag mo sana mahirapan puso kong nagdaramdam. Pagkat magpakailanman, ikaw ang tunay kong mahal. Ay, o mag-ibig. Pumasok sa puso ay maligalig. Hanggang langit mo ang pangako ng pusong umibig. Buhat nang kita'y makita na tama ang pagsinta ng pusong nagtulog sa giliw ko. Maawa ka, huwag mo sana mahirapan puso kong nagdaramdam. Pagkat magpakailanman, ikaw ang tunay kong mahal. Ay, o pag-ibig. Pumasok sa puso ay maligalig. Hanggang langit mo ang pangako ng pusong umiibig. Ay, o mag-ibig. Pumasok sa puso ay maligalig. Hanggang langit mo ang pangako ng pusong umiibig.
on to the awarding ceremonies, let us welcome the chair of the 2022 PAARL Awards and Scholarship Committee and 1999 PAARL President, Ms. Veneranda Saporta.
Ay, salamat. Nakikita ako ng lahat. Good morning, everyone! Okay, hindi pa pala gutom. Nagkakasagot pa. First, I would like to thank Mrs. Sharon Samaniego and the 2022 PAARL Board. Miss pa po siya. And the 2022 PAARL Board for appointing me as the chair of the awards committee. And with that privilege, I also appointed equally capable PAARL members and past officers to be part of the committee. And I would like to give due recognition to the two members of the committee. The first one is Mrs. Teresita Moran. Emphasize ko na ang Mrs. Baka sasabihin na naman Miss. Mrs. Teresita Moran, retired librarian from the Ateneo Professional Schools, Chief Librarian. And she is now the librarian of the NBS College in Quezon City. She was also the past president of PAARL in 1989. The other member is Mrs. Rhaenyra Boholst from the library director of the Cebu Institute of Technology University in Cebu City. Both teach library science, and also they are both recipients of the Research and Academic Librarian Award from PAARL. So I was hesitant to get them because they have been through that. And yours truly is the library director at Faith Colleges in Tanawan City, Batangas, past president also of 1999. Now we'll go to the awards. The first is the Outstanding Academic Library Award, Academic and Research Library Award. There were two who submitted to vie for this award, but this one stood out as most outstanding in all its library and library extension program and its research programs over the years, with their commitment to information, networking, and linkages. One of its fathers, in fact, Father Sukan, spearheaded the PLMP program, which was responsible in the book collection development of several libraries throughout the country. And I'm sure a lot of libraries represented by the librarians here are recipients of this PLMP project. Watch this. We have a brief video presentation of the library's services. Thank you very much. And let us congratulate the Outstanding Academic Research Library Award. It goes to Xavier University, the Ateneo de Cagayan University. And to accept, to give the award, may we request Miss Cecilia Yoli Granda and Mrs. Salvacion Arlante to give the award. And to accept the award on behalf of Xavier University is Mr. Ruel Redondo, Rule Redondo. May story yung name niya eh. I asked him earlier, why is your name Rule? R-U-L-E. And he said, there was a mistake. It's supposed to be Ruel, it became Rule. Buti na lang hindi dinagdagan ng R or else naging ruler. Joke lang yan. Ay, totoo yun. Congratulations, Rule, for this award. Okay, the next award is the Outstanding Library Program Award. This time, the program is entitled The Great Info Hunt, or IDPGI. This is a gamification program to promote their resources and services through a scavenger hunt-inspired library orientation. There are two categories in this program. One for the senior high, the Diliman students, undergrad, and the graduate students. And another for the UP system students. So dalawang programs. They have 4 kinds of games that is included in this program. At the end of the semester, they give awards to those who were able to complete the quest. No, so it's sort of an assessment on how successful is that program. So that makes this different from the rest of the programs that were submitted. May I can call on the University Librarian of the University of the Philippines, Diliman, Ms. Elvira Lapus. In her absence, may we call on the following: Rizalyn Hanyo, Marcian Hinio, Eunice Anchua, Joan Domingo, Aaron Cole Madrinian, A.B. De Castro. To receive the award. May I request Ms. Sharon Samaniego and the new president, Mrs. Dami pala nila. Dr. Iya Camolo. Ang dami pala nila, isa lang yung award ha. Kung magreklamo yung iba. This is a team effort actually, so they have the right to join in the pictorial. Congratulations again. Okay. Congratulations again, Rizalyn Anyo. We go now to the Innovative Library Design Award. Okay, let's watch this.
Deflation.
Entrance pala niyan, ha? Is that a stage where we can dance? Oh, there's enough space for ballroom dancing. Real plants.
Are there more?
Hindi nakita yung the best.
Nabitin yata tayo.
Yeah. Punta na lang kayo.
Okay, binitin tayo. So we have all the reasons to go to their library and take a personal look at it. Okay? So, and the Innovative Library Design Award, and in recognition for this, let us give a big round of applause to the Sotero Laurel Academic Resource Center, Lyceum of the Philippines University. To give the award, may I request again Mrs. Yolanda Granda and Mrs. Salvacion Arlante to come up together with Ms. Sharon Samaniego and Dr. Gia Gamolo to come upstairs. And to accept the award, may we call on Mrs. Corazon Nera. Oh, marami din siya kasama.
Oh, 5 years in the making.
Wow. And how much?
May I request all Lycean,
Wow, all Lyceans.
even the past Lycean.
Uy, 5 years na in the making yun. Ayaw sagutin yung tanong mo how much at the cost of how much.
Miss Venus, Miss Isabel, even the old ladies, Miss Tamaki.
Yung bus po, bus.
Thank you very much. I take this opportunity to invite all of you to visit the ICU. It's one of the tourist spot in Intramuros, right? Thank you.
Ayaw talaga na sagutin. Anyway, so you strive hard to have your... Higitan nyo kaya yun. Okay, we'll go to the next award. The Academic and Research Librarian Award. So this guy, actually, hindi ko rin siya kilala eh. Sorry, sir. Pero he is well known to, especially sa mga researchers and the accreditors. He is not only involved in library and research activities in school, but is greatly involved in the organizing of library associations in their area. This is in Mindanao. Alam ko, takot kayo pumunta doon. He is an accreditor of AACUP and a member of MCCA in CLIS. He has his master's degree in library science, a consistent member of PAARL, and a doctorate degree holder in educational management. Right, okay. And ladies and gentlemen, actually, apat yung nag-endorse sa kanya from different schools in their area. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you the recipient of the Academic Research Librarian Award from Western Mindanao State University Library, Dr. Benhur Acid. His name actually is taken from, alam niyo na, anong story yun? Where Benhur is the main cast. Okay, may we request Mrs. Dr. Gamolo and Ms. Samaniego to please come up to give the award. And he came all the way from his place to accept this award. It's a proud moment, of course. Congratulations, sir, and may your pride increase. Now we go to the Lifetime Achievement Award. Now this is the pinnacle of our profession. This lady has served the profession as library director of Adolfson University, and upon her retirement, he served as librarian at CLSU in Muñoz, in Nueva Ecija, and now she's connected with Our Lady of the Sacred Heart College in Gemba, Nueva Ecija, and at Dr. Gloria Lacson Foundation Colleges Incorporated, also in Nueva Ecija. Ladies and gentlemen, may I call on Mrs. Zoraida Bartolome, our Lifetime Achievement Librarian Awardee. And to award, may I call again, okay magsawa ha, Ma'am Yoli Granda and Mrs. Salvacion Arlante. Exercise yan eh. Up and down, up and down. Exercise to the legs. You know, septuagenarians should really have this kind of exercises. No, you should be proud you are senior citizens. Marami naman tayo eh. Halos mga dito. They will be awarded by the CE Logic team headed by Mr. Eugenio. Okay. John Emilio Eugenio. Okay, and his team. May we request you to come over, please. Huwag na kayong umakyat, ito na lang. And the awardees. I did see Dr. Jimentiza. Is she here? Ay, I'm sorry. Ang haba ng ilong ko.
Adjust ka na lang dito.
I think that goes with the cash award, right? From C Logic. Thank you very much for supporting PAARL. That is something that we will always look forward to. The title of your research is the title of the research is The Engaged Mobile Information Librarian, or MU. Experience, challenges, and opportunities for DLSU Las Marinas Library. So, nandiyan yung title. Congratulations! Let's give them a big round of applause. Okay na. The second place goes to the team of Janice Peñaflor, and Yugosto Balbas from DLSU Manila. The title of their research is Measuring Effectiveness of an Academic Library Website, User Traffic Analytics, and Trends as basis for website redesign. Okay. Again, we will recall the CE Logic team to give the award. Isa lang niya. Congratulations again. And first place goes to the team of Elizabeth Padilla and Rwanda Marie Flores, again of DLSU Manila. Congratulations. Let's give them a big round of applause. Wow. Rumatsada ang mga Lasalians. Nako. Challenge sa other librarians yan, ha? Uy, tig-isa sila, nagprobeyo. So there is their research topic from statistical data to solutions, exploring newspaper readership in the academia to gear up for the post-COVID world.
Okay.
Congratulations again. Let's give them a round of applause. May nagbabasa pa ba ng newspapers sa inyo? Walang sumasagot. Okay, before they sit down, we would like to give the certificate of appreciation to CE Logic in grateful recognition and sincere appreciation for their unwavering commitment and invaluable support to the activities of the association. Given this 27th day of January 2023, during the annual General Assembly and Induction Award ceremonies here at the 9th floor Mini Auditorium Engineering Building, Far Eastern University, Manila. Palakpakan po natin sila! Thank you, CE Logic team. Huwag kayong magsawa, ha? Ha? Hanggang sa sunod, sa uulitin. O, nag-research na kayo.
Nera? Asan si Ron? Hindi kasama tayo.
Okay, isa pang assignment. Huwag mo kayong magsawa sa mukha ko, ha? At isa pang assignment. In celebration of the 50th anniversary of PAARL, the logo contest was launched last year. Okay. And today we are announcing the winning entries to this competition. Third place goes to Mr. Dibalukos Hubert. Wala siya dito. And nobody's representing him. Second place goes to Miss Edith Alamuddin. Again, wala din siya dito. And the first place goes to Mr. Edward Luzon. Yan yung winning entry. So, nandito siya. Congratulations! O, yung galing, ano? Ikaw talaga gumawa niyan. Ang talino mo, galing mo, very artistic, ah.
Librarian yan, ha?
Ako hindi ako makaisip niya. You know, art is a gift, and not everybody is gifted with that. Congratulations again to all the winners and awardees. Another round of applause, please, for all of them. Thank you all for bearing it with me. Wow.
Alright, congratulations again to all our awardees. May your success continue and inspire academic librarians here in the Philippines. And to give the message on behalf of all the awardees here today, let us all welcome again the outstanding academic research librarian, Dr. Bedford Asik.
Thank you so much, Ms. Donna. The PAARL Board, headed by the indefatigable President, Ms. Sharon M. Samaniego, our NCCA English Chair, of course my bossing, Professor Salvacion M. Arlante, Honorable Yolanda C. Granda, Chairperson, Board for Librarians Professional Regulation Commission, the pillars of this association, Madam Angela Versosa, Ma'am Teresita Moran, Ma'am Susan Pador, Ma'am Benny Sahuerda, of course Ma'am Nera, Corazon Nera, Ma'am Zoraida Bartolome, Mr. Sally Boy Manalo. Pasensya po, hindi ko po maisa-isa lahat. And this is really my first time to attend PAARL, yung face-to-face talaga. Okay? And of course, attendees who are present today and via online also, attending the hybrid ceremony. To the men and women behind this exercise, Assalamualaikum, Buenos Dias, at isang mapagpalang araw po sa lahat. Also, my big congratulations to PAARL on its 50th anniversary. Unang-una, nais ko pong pasalamatan ang mga taong nasa likod ng karangalang ito. To the nominators, hailing from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, si Ma'am Pretty Abdala of Pusu, si Ma'am Anita Sornito from USM, University of Southern Mindanao, Ma'am Teresita Bailon of PNU Mindanao, of course, Ms. Concon Tabaron of University of San Carlos. Salamat po sa inyong salibwersang pag-nominate na makamit ang award na ito. When I received a call from our dear President, Ma'am Samaniego,
congratulating me and asking for my confirmation if maka-attend ako via face-to-face. It was a mixed emotion. First, my day was filled of joy, honored, and excited. Even if mahirap mag-decide to attend the face-to-face activity, considering we hailed from Zamboanga Peninsula. But my heart really tells I need to confirm and say yes that I will attend. Truly, it is an honor to be with you today and a great privilege to be billeted to the finest PAARL condo unit. Palakpakan po. Truly, it is an honor to be with you today. Salamat po ng marami for accommodating us and facilitating our needs. Truly, the gesture of hospitality is so much admirable. Moreover, in attending this face-to-face awarding ceremony ay hindi naging madali para po sa amin. Ngunit naitawid din po namin at naipakita kung ano ang PAARL, na isang reputable institution and award-giving body sa mga librarians na nasa academic and research libraries. On behalf of my co-awardees, my dear colleagues, taus-puso pong pasasalamat na mapabilang sa mga nakatanggap ng award na ito. Habang buhay ko po itong dadalhin bilang pagkilala sa mga efforts and initiatives na aking naipamalas. Of course, sa suporta ng aking mga colleagues sa region. Sa katunayan, 3 of them are here. Ms. Ethel is here, Tim Rice, Sir Reggie, and they are librarians po, and Ms. Cathy Santos. Sila po yung behind the wind beneath my wings, no? Okay. Thank you po for always being there for me, for believing and for being proud of me. Hindi ko rin makakalimutan ang aking pinakamahusay at mabait na si Boss Tony, si Atty. Santos, during our NCCA and this years, na siyang naging daan at may malaking ambag sa aking narating ngayon. Forever grateful to you, Boss Tony in heaven. To the PAARL Committee on Awards, headed by Ma'am Benny, Ma'am Veneranda Saorda, Ma'am Rai Bohos, and Ma'am Tess Moran, of course. Thank you very much sa pagpili and for recognizing my efforts to receive this prestigious award. As the recipient of this award, my efforts and contributions in the upliftment of the profession will not end here. Rather, mas lalo ko pa pong pagbutihin ang mga magagandang na simulan and be an inspiration and motivation with other academic research librarians, especially in the southern part of Mindanao, to connect with PAARL. With this, as an academic research librarian, I humbly dedicate this award to my families, friends, colleagues, to my Silsila Foundation, headed by Father Sebastiano Dambra, of course for my community extension and advocacy on peace and dialogue, and of course, not to forget, to Western Mindanao State University, especially to our beloved President, Dr. Maria Carla A. Ocho Torena, for the continuous support to the developmental needs of the Wimsul Library and to my leadership and initiatives as well. Forever grateful to this university and to our dear President. I hope and pray that this organization, the Philippine Association of Academic Research Librarians Incorporated, or PAARL, may continue to flourish in the hearts of Filipino academic and research librarians and may sustain being an information policy developer and implementer in academic and research libraries in the country to 100 years and beyond. Once again, muchísimas gracias a todos y vaya con Dios. Thank you and wassalam. Long live PAARL.
Muchas gracias, Dr. Denver Acid. So, we feel good pride seeing a fellow Zamboanga representing us and achieving so much. That concludes our morning session. And it really is only the morning session, just to remind everyone. We continue with the General Assembly at 1 p.m. So that's it. We'll see you later. Thank you.
Good afternoon again. The meeting is called to order. Kaya po ang secretary to determine if we have already.
Hello, good day to all. To ensure that all members are duly notified, the invitation for our 50th General Assembly has been posted on the PAARL website and Facebook page. We have 125 members in attendance here in FEU, and I'm not sure if we still have participants in the Zoom. As of this afternoon at 1:10 p.m. Any motion to have the number constitute as a quorum? Any motion from the body to have the number constitute as a quorum?
Motion to approve the forum for this General Assembly.
Your General Assembly can now proceed. Thank you.
So we go over the previous minutes of the meeting for the 49th General Assembly. I will be scrolling down. I do not know if you were provided with a printed copy of the minutes. So I think it will be distributed in a while. Okay?
Approval muna ng agenda ka mo.
Yes, sir.
Ano yung agenda natin? Pa-approve muna natin, please.
Ito, sir.
Ha?
Yes, sir.
The agenda? Nasaan?
Ito, sir.
Hindi yung agenda, it's minutes.
Yung agenda natin, sir. Download lang.
Baka meron gusto ng ibang other matters, magdagdag, pwede.
Download ko na.
Anong hinihintay?
Notice lang po.
Nadadownload niya pa yung
agenda na po.
agenda.
Nasaan nga yung agenda? Wala?
Dina-download. Dina-download.
Dina-download?
Yes.
No, somebody can just simply mention. Enumerate.
Di. Basahin mo na lang daw.
Basahin na lang. Basahin mo na download. We're wasting time. Yeah, haba-haba nito.
So for today, we start with the call to order, the proof of notice, and determination of quorum, and next the presentation of the minutes of the meeting, and next is the approval of the previous minutes,
followed by the President's report. And then next is the presentation of the 2022 financial statements, followed by the ratification of the acts and resolutions of the 2022 Executive Board, other matters, and adjournment. So, we now proceed to the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting. Okay, I will scroll over the minutes. Just let us know if there are corrections needed to be addressed. Are there any corrections in the printed minutes you have? Any corrections?
I move for the approval of the minutes of meeting dated 28 January 2022 as corrected.
Anyone could second that?
Second motion.
Yeah, second motion. All right.
As presented.
Okay. Correction ang narinig ko. Okay. I second the motion because I've seen the advanced copy of this and I made already my corrections and all already incorporated in this final draft.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for this comment.
Yun naman pala eh.
So, we will now update you with the business arising in that means. Number one is the Paras Morana case. There were two separate criminal cases filed. One against Morana, which was dismissed primarily because of defective affidavits submitted by legal counsel, and which became fatal to the case. And the other case filed against Paras is still active but merely archived because the arrest warrant has not been served and the defendant could not be located. However, both arrest warrants and whole departure order issued by the regional trial court are still valid. And these documents are archived in the courts, copies of which were furnished by our legal counsel. And two virtual meetings were scheduled with the legal counsel, which resulted to the following. Number one, the order of the board for librarians dated August 9, 2022, dismissing the case of Ms. Morana for lack of interest to prosecute with prejudice, and dismissing the case of Mr. Paras without prejudice was not received by the counsel. The order from BFM also indicated that PAARL has failed to submit the position paper that BFN required in January 2018, which Morana submitted hers on time. And for this reason, the case against Morana was dismissed for lack of interest on the part of PAARL. Now, the legal counsel agreed to file a response to the FL, reiterating that it has complied with the January 2018 order to submit PAARL's position paper, which was received on time in early March 2018. And then, the legal counsel will also file a petition for judgment by default. That is to hold Mr. Paras in default for failing to answer the summons. So this is the status of our Paras Morana case. We have yet to get a feedback from the legal counsel regarding their filing, the filing to be made by our legal counsel. Yes. And then next is the PAARL and USEA's partnership. I just received a message from Sir Chito. His team with Ma'am Yani and Ma'am Dea will be continuing writing their paper, and they intend to submit it to PAARL not later than June 2023. For the PAARL Research Journal of 2020, it is already published at the PAARL website, and it is also now available in Philippine e-journals. The PAARL ID validity statement has already been submitted, and the 2023 board will be discussing on how the PAARL ID will be produced. For the membership database, which is a project of Sir Chito, it is now already accessible. Later in the President's report, we will get to see the link and also QR codes of the website. Then next is the development of self-paced learning module on RDA. So this is already done. Later again, we will be showing you the more updates on this. For the PAARL's Golden Jubilee, PAARL's preparation for PAARL's Jubilee year was transferred to the SOCO, and our committee chair is Ms. Angela Bichansan. For the career progression and specialization, this is with the PRC. A committee was created by the PRC for this. And then next is the hiring of independent auditing firm. We thank our internal auditor, Ms. Marivic Silencio, for endorsing our new external auditor in the name of Dr. Toribio Arcayanan, CPA. His fee amounts to 18,000, that including bookkeeping services. So we are also endorsing Dr. Kayanan as our 2023 external auditor. The status of the PRJ 2021 and 2022. So this would be published in a double issue. For 2021, there are 7 articles submitted, and 4 were accepted, but 1 withdrew his submission. For the 2022 issue, there are 11 submitted articles, and all were accepted. Now, for the BOP term of office, the SEC approval was received in February 2022, and our NOMELEC submitted the guidelines to implement the amended provisions in the bylaws, changing the term of office of the BOP. So that's it. That's the rest of the items to be followed up. Any questions before we proceed to the President's report? may we now proceed to the President's report. Alright, before I begin, let me introduce to you the members of the 2023 board. If you notice, there are two batches. So, in the half year of 2022, two of our members resigned. So, before we were with Miss Kimberly Ansoria, our Vice President, Bernard Garilla, our Secretary, Olivia Aliar, our Treasurer, Maribel Silencio, our Auditor, Ms. Donna Labangon, our PRO, and our Board of Directors, Dr. Diego Molo, Juan Martin Guash, and Ms. Ina Santiago, and we are also with our ex-official, Mr. Michael Mojica. In June, Ms. Aler and Ms. Soria were replaced by Dr. Gamolo and Ms. Geraldine Del. And Miss Anna, I'm so sorry, Miss Anna. Apologies. And Miss Anna, our treasurer. Okay. For the number of our membership, we have a total of 438 individual membership and 181 institutional memberships. Our activities, we started off with the orientation of the PAARL 2022 standards in February 4, 11, and 18. So each Friday of that month, we held the orientation series. For February 4, Series 1, the key assessment areas discussed were vision, mission goals, and objectives, administration, financial resources, linkages, and networking, by Dr. Merced, Dr. Garabal, Ms. Villanueva, and Ms. Ana Fresnita. So we had 285 participants in that orientation, and the income is 4,400. For February 11, the Series 2, we had the key assessment areas, human resources and collection management. Human resources was discussed by Ms. Angeles, while the collection management was discussed by Dr. Hernandez Ama. And we had 317 participants and 3,000 income at that time. February 18, we had Series 3, wherein we had the key assessment area on services, discussed by Dr. Sonia Heretiza, and the key assessment area for facilities was discussed by Ms. Sharon Maria Esposito. We had 462 participants and 2,200 pesos in income. The income here is for the non-members. So this orientation series is free for members, but others join in who are not members. They were required to pay. Okay. Alright. I need to mention this, that the PAARL Library Standards of 2022 can be downloaded from our PAARL website under the documents link. And then next, you can also find it and download it in the issue of the PAARL newsletter of 2022, issue 1. Alright. Alright, the second event we had is the National Summer Conference held in April 28 to 29 via Zoom, wherein we had 358 participants for day 1 and 382 participants for day 2. Our income here is 112,427.24, and our sponsors were Elsevier, who provided us the Zoom, and ProPress, Ex Libris, iGroup, LiveTech, LIT Philippines, Forefront Book Company, and Megatex. Okay. Last year, we had the first and second Marina G. David lecture series in just 2 days. So our
our speaker here is Alfredo F. Diaz Jr. And he talked about the developing vision, mission, goals, and objectives, or VGMO, setting the library roadmap. We had 91 attendees for members, 74 for non-members, and there is a total of 165. Our income here is 45,785. Our sponsors are Ms. Rosie David, EISI, and Audit. And this one here is an idea of our VP. We incorporated, this one is not part of the MGDLS. So this one is incorporated in our activities, the design thinking for libraries. Our speaker here is Mr. Jomar Samona. Our attendees are a total of 60. Okay? And we had an income of 30,220 and web IT solution for our sponsor. And the third Marina G. David lecture series, the multiverse of collection management, this was held in face-to-face at the SMX in MOA. Okay. So we have here our speaker, Mr. Juan Martin Wash, also a member of the board. Our attendees here is a total of 82, and our income here is 10,866. Again, our sponsor is Ms. Rosie David. And for the fourth Marina G. David lecture series, the next normal for marketing, building a successful brand in the digital library environment, we have a speaker, Mr. Ivan Ray T. Personilla. He is one of the professors here in FEU. So we have a total of 49 attendees with an income of 10,055. And again, we have a sponsor, Ms. Rosie David. And finally, we have the fifth Marina G. David lecture series. This is a website development for libraries. Our speaker here is Mr. Chico N. Angeles. We have a total of 55 attendees and an income of 11,870. For our sponsors, we have again Ms. David and Serve Enterprises. Okay, this one now here is a PAARL Research Journal. So as I mentioned a while ago, we have 7 submissions for 2021, 4 accepted, 1 withdrawn, 11 submissions for 2022, and they are all accepted. And the layout is ongoing. The release date will be February 2023. So expect this to be uploaded in our website and also in the PEJ or Philippine journals. So we have here the PRJ Best Research Papers. They were already awarded a while ago. Next slide, please. So for grants and funding initiatives, we had the renewal of our CE Logic Research Grant. In July 15, 2022, the CE Logic team headed by Mr. John Emil Eugenio invited us at the CNE, Information and Resource Center, to accept the grant. So we have to thank again our Ma'am Fe Angela Bezrosa, Ma'am Coronera, Ma'am Sharon, and Ma'am Arlante. Sir Rod, who kept on asking the CE Logic team for this particular grant. And also again from Ms. Rosie David, amounting to 25,000. We received that also in April 2022. So this covers the honorarium expenses for our 5 NGDLS webinar series. And also, we received this year the 200,000 grant from the NCCA for the project on development of interactive, self-paced online training modules on resource distribution and access for librarians in the Philippines, also received in April 2022. And for the Zoom Pro accounts, we have 10 licenses, which is also sponsored by CE Logic with up to 300 participants. For the accomplishments of the 2022 board, Okay, we agreed to have an open access license to publish agreement with CE Logic, or CNE Publishing rather, for our PRJ. So it is now in the Philippine e-journals. That one there is the link and also the QR code for the link to the journal. This is how it looks like. So there. So what is posted there or published there are the 2015 up to 2020 issues of the PAARL Research Journal. So by February 2023, issues 2021 and 2022 will also be uploaded. Okay, we also implemented this year an online membership form. So thanks to our membership chair, Ms. Gina M. Santiago of the University of Santo Tomas, for introducing us the online form. Okay. And this one here is what I was telling a while ago. This is the directory database. So this is a project of our Searchito Angeles. So everyone can browse over here. You can simply use your Gmail account to go through the database. You can search there if you have arrears or you have updated your membership. Okay. So for the self-paced online, okay. So this is the implementation of the project initiated by Sir Michael Mojica last year, or rather in 2021. So what we have received a grant from the NCCA MPs, and we call the project as Self-Paced Online Training on Resource Description and Access, or SPOT on RDA. I do not know if anyone from you who are here were able to register. This is for free to 100 participants for the first batch. So this is the link to the LMS. So the first batch will run from January 31 to March 31. We will be having a program launch on January 31. So all participants will be invited there, and also our module writers. I have to announce that one of our module writers is here, the person of Ms. Ana Presinto. And next. Okay, this is how it looks like, the website for the LMS for the Spot on RDA. Next. This is the modules. We have 5 modules there. Alright, and finally we have purchased the SOHO, PAARL SOHO, or the Small Office Home Office. Can you The total cost of our PAARL SOHO is 2,664,471,000.69. While the original price, or this price, is 3,028,830. We have discounts of 5% for the introductory discount and the spot cash discount of 8,000. 8%. So we have the net lease price of 2,532,101.88, and there is already a transfer and registration taxes and move-in fee amounting to 132,369.81. And what we have saved from the total cost, we purchased appliances and furnitures and other fixtures that is already in the SOHO now. That is amounting to 200,000 for the initial purchase, and another 21,000 666.38 for the other purchases of other fixtures in the unit. So we have to acknowledge our sponsors, CE Logic, EISI, Forefront, LifeTech, LIT Philippines, Megatex, Odigo, ProQuest Ex Libris, Liber, Serve Enterprises, and WITS or Web IT Solutions. Also, we acknowledge the efforts of our committees, the NOMELEC, headed by our Chair, Susan O. Pador, the Awards Committee, headed by Veneranda Sahorda, the SOHO Committee, headed by Ms. Fe Angela Versosa, and also for the 50th Jubilee Committee, again, our Chair is Ms. Fe Angela Versosa. And lastly, we all thank our Council of Elders, namely Dr. Teresita Hernandez Calma, Ms. Elvira Lapus, Ma'am Corazonera, Ma'am Fe Angela Versosa, and Sir Rodolfo Farid. Thank you so much. And we have to announce our call for papers. One for the National Summer Conference. Okay. And the other is the PRJ Special Anniversary Issues. The details of which are posted in our website and also in our Facebook page. So we hope to, I'm downloading now the video, I'm very sorry. The video for it, so.
Call for page.
So, while I'm downloading, can we move to the Treasurer's report? Yes, sir.
Baka makalimutan at baka meron din, no? Naka-on yan. Can you hear me? Baka mo makalimutan o baka ako makalimutan because I know that you conducted a research contest. Wala yan sa report mo, sayang naman, hindi nilagay sa report mo ngayon. Pakilagay lang.
Sige, add ko sir sa narrative na report.
Yes, kasi sayang naman, that's a report, that's an accomplishment na dapat mong ilagay sa report mo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you sir for the information. Ikaw rin, Miss Anna.
Yes, hello, good afternoon everyone. And now let's have our financial statement report 2022. But before that, let me thank our external auditor. I know he's arriving, Dr. Toribio Cayanan, for helping us in the presentation. And of course, to our Council of Elders, they are very, very helpful, and thank you for the advice, and of course to my Board of Directors 2022. So let's proceed now to the summary report. So I'll just summarize kasi masyadong mahaba. Alright, so this one, cash balances, January 1, 2022. So we have the following accounts. So as you can see, there's corresponding amounts there. So as of January 1, 2022, so the total cash that we have is 3,888,289.80. So now let's proceed to the 2022 summary of income and expenses. So the first one here is the sponsorships and grants. So we are very grateful to all our sponsors, for their continued support to PAARL. So we also have here for the sponsorship seminars and fora, we have 59,520, and then we also have the NCCA grant, and that is for the RDA project, which costs 179,650. and C Logic grant. So this one is specifically for the research, no? Lahat ng ating research from C Logic Fund. So therefore, the total of that is 289,117. Now, for the membership fees, for individual members, we have collected 438, or that is equivalent to 137,158.96. So probably you are wondering, no, bakit hindi sila balance when you compute it to 438 times 300 for individual members. It's because of the online charges. What else? We have the delivery, yung mga bank natin dyan, deductions. So it affects the total amount. And of course, for institutional, there are 181 institutions who have their membership this year. So that the total amount is 317,642.96. So therefore, the biggest chunk of our income came from our membership fees. So we are really thankful for all the members, no? Sabi ko nga sa susunod na board, ang PAARL established na, therefore meron kayo kagad followers, no? And every year you will be having this new membership income. So kaya kung bakit malaki, because of the membership. Now, let's move on to the conferences, seminars, and lectures. These were already mentioned earlier by Ms. Sharon Samaniego, but I'd like to give the total for our conference, seminars, and lectures, 211,823.26. And then for the interest income from banks, so this naka-total na siya. So for the BDO rehabilitation, BDO reserve, BDO membership, BPI family, BPI maxi checking, BPI time deposits, so that the total is 895.39. So the total gross income of PAARL 2022 is 819,531.61. Okay, so let's move on to the expenses. So medyo maraming expenses. So for the General Assembly alone, we have the LBC, delivery, and others, 3,546. Outstanding Academic Research Library of the Year Award, 10,000 pesos. So if may mga awardees pa tayo rito, please send to paarlbod@gmail.com the account details of your representative. So kung sino ang representative, at maraming umakyat dito kanina, isa lang ang isasenda natin ng cash prize. So please don't forget to include the account name, the address of the recipient, and the address of the bank, no? Kasi online banking ang ating gagamitin. Alright, so next is this one, research incentives. So is there? Pareho rin naman yung matatanggap, no? So you have an idea already. Okay, so that is 37,000 pesos. And then for committees, we have the nominal honoraria, awards committee honoraria, ad hoc committee chair honoraria of PAARL. So that makes 29,030.
Excuse me, hindi lang ako tumanggap niya.
Sorry po, chair, ad hoc committee honoraria. I will delete na lang po yung chair.
Sampu kami niya. Sampu.
Ayan. So,
Tawag lang ako.
yes, thank you, ma'am. Sorry po na. Overload lang naman ito. So, sobrang dami ng, sabi ko nga sa inyo, na being a treasurer of PAARL is not really a walk in the park. Okay, so, ayan. So, daming figures. Kaya ako nag-librarian. Okay, so next is we have the NSC honoraria for speakers, MGDLS. So MGDLS stands for Maria G. Bayrit Lecture Series. And then for honoraria for 4 speakers, we have 26,545. MGDLS 1 and 2 prizes, 1,100. Meeting room rental, yan. So face-to-face tayo last September, di ba? MIBF. So we paid 8,079, and that is, we got a total of 35,724. Next is this PAARL webinar on design thinking for librarians. So we have 5,015 for the speaker. Why 5,015? Kasi may service charge na 15 pesos. Alright, so next, for the part 7, we have administrative expenses incurred by BOD this 2022. So for meals, office supplies, courier fees, business permit renewal, Facebook page administrator honorarium, CPD application, transportation, professional fees, printing fees, notarial fee, web hosting fee, association dues, SEC expenses, assistance notarial fee, tokens, plaque for GA 2023, 60% down payment. So, ito naman ang coverage ay hanggang December 31. So, patuloy pa rin lumalabas ang pera ng PAARL kasi for this GA 2023. So, we got a total of 151,511.72. And then for the part 8, the RDA project, we have 3 module writers. So we paid 101,250 pesos. LMS administrator, multimedia developer, LMS hosting, and we paid for this amount, 164,718.94. So the total expenses is 482,545.66. So overall total gross income, so kanina, nakita naman natin, is 819,531.61 minus our expenses. So overall net income is 386,985.95. Yay! Alright, so for this one, the last part of my presentation, ending cash. So as you can see, these are our accounts. So we have the BPI checking account, BPI scholarship. So it has been closed already last March 2022, but they are planning to reopen again an account. And then BDO membership fund is there, the corresponding amount. BDO rehabilitation fund, BDO reserve fund, and BPI time deposit, which is also closed already last March 2022, and BPI time deposit settlement account, and is also closed. Next is the GCash. We also have the GCash account. So siguro naman pwede nang bumili ng what do you call that? Mobile phone. Kasi tinurn over sa akin SIM card. Okay, so ayun po ang hirap kasi nung pagsaksak ko siya sa sarili kong phone, nagdatingan yung pera. Parang gusto ko na give up. Ayun, wala, sabi ko na yung PAARL. Okay, so that is total cash in bank. So 1,424,517.31, and total cash on hand 4,620. So the total cash for turnover to our 2023 BOD is 1,499,137.31 as of December 2022. So for total cash on hand as of January 23, kaya January 23 kasi natapos ko itong i-compute last January 23, and was presented to our Council of Elders and to our external auditor as well. So we have total cash on hand 4,620, which I'm going to turn over to the 2023 treasurer, and the total GCash as of January 23, 4,170.85, and total BDO reserve fund as of January 23, 258,206.63. If you're wondering bakit wala yung ibang accounts, it's because hindi naman gumalaw ang amount nila. So dito lang gumalaw sa part ng reserve fund. And this resigned by, of course, your treasurer, Ana Lorida Zahola, Ms. Marie Vicencio, my auditor, and our president, Ms. Sharon Samanilla. Thank you so much. Sir, nag-question ka na sa akin doon sa Zoom.
When you assume office, meron binigay sa inyong 3,888,089.80 yes. Ngayon, nagta-turnover kayo ng 1,129,137.31. Saan napunta yung 3 million?
Dito po tayo sa next tab. So, yan. Let's take a look at alam ko tapos na yung report.
Karugtong doon, where did you get the fund to purchase the condominium? Hindi nakalagay.
Mamaya po yung ating ibang questions. So, let's have the second tab. So, for our Vivaldi condominium in Cubao, so we have these details. The unit is 2721, and then area, tumatawag po sa akin yung auditor. Ayan. Baka paakit na po siya. Baka pwede pa-assist na lang po, Dr. Toribio Kayanan. Paakit na raw po. Ayan, so we have this area of the condominium, 27.33 square meter. So the capital asset acquisition of Vivaldi condominium, this price is 3 million. Ayun po yung hinahanap ni Sir. And then, in-your discount 5%, so naka 5% discount, so 151,441.50. And then spot cash discount of 8%. So malaki na discount, no? 345,286.62. And net list price. So before, no, I heard na na-agree sa last GA 3 million. Tama po ba, Ma'am Fe? So definitely, ang nagastos is 2,664,000, including the registration and move-in fee. So hindi naman na-reach yung 3 million talaga. And then the appliances, furnitures, and furnishings. So 200,000, ano ba itong furnitures na to? Miss Geraldine, kindly move on to the third. So ito po lahat yun. Yan yung mga electric fans, ceiling bulbs, hardware items, folding table, what else? Sofa bed, personal ref, vertical cabinet, deadbolt door lock, water heater, Samsung Smart TV, assorted households, meals, transportations, and others. Okay, going back to the second tab, so yun yung 200,000. So our capital asset acquisition of Vivaldi condominium is 2,886,138.07. Okay, thank you so much. If you have questions regarding sa ating condo, ito po si Compe.
Dapat kasi, you should represent. Kailangan ko po ba?
Although we're waiting for the auditor, no? The auditor said, dapat, we should, when you present the treasurer's report, you include the capital assets together with the cash position. Because ang kaban ng PAARL ngayon, hindi lang nadidetermine sa number of passbook at kung anong nakalagay sa passbook. Ang ating assets ngayon are focused on capital assets, no? Capital assets are land, building, anything na immovable, no? And tangible to. Pero it is not liquid, not like, ano yun? You have capital assets and cash assets. We already have 4,314,873.10. Ano ba yan?
Yes.
Tama yan, right? So actually, let's beginning cash of 3,289,000.
Uy, malinaw pa ang mata ko, no?
Oh, point 83 would mean we earned how much? Hindi nakalagay, hindi ko na mabasa na sa dulo. Ha? O ikaw na lang? Ha? Hindi na ako basta rap text. Ano ba yan? Ayaw niya mag-rap. Ikaw na lang magsalita. Hindi ko na alam ang figure. Wala na akong babasahin. Basta pag ginaan mo siya, we have more than 4,300,000. Diba? Ayun yun yun. So we had a net income of 426,583.27.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Fe, for that clarification. So, if you
Okay ka
have
na,
questions, po sila.
Kasi, actually, yung pagpili natin ng Soho, yung lista, yung ating cast ang pera, ginawa lang natin parang capital asset.
Yes.
Hindi gastos.
Yes, exactly.
Hindi
So that is the advice also of our external auditor.
Wala tayong ginastos.
Oh, Miss, doon.
Ay, sige po, ma'am. Bababa na po ba ako?
Hindi po, diyan ka lang.
Diyan ko takot. We just want to know which of the funds were used to purchase that condominium.
Actually, when I entered PAARL, it has already been purchased. So, sino po ang pwede nating matanong kung saan nagaling na fund itong pinabili daw po ng ating President, Ma'am Sharon. Yes. So, regarding condominium po, I cannot really answer this kasi dumating po ako ng PAARL in June. Hi, Dr. Livio. Ito po si Dr. Livio, sir, our external auditor. So thank you so much, sir, for that, for your help and enlightenment. Thank you, sir.
Okay, the funds where we get cash to purchase it is in our time deposit, portion of our scholarship, yeah, membership, and ayun. Yeah, membership and then we have. So it's a combination of
Basta yung time deposit kita.
yeah, we close it already, including the settlement account.
Yun ang kinuha. Tapos nagdagdag.
Include the scholarship fund.
Okay. The scholarship fund was closed because parang meron discrepancy each time we change signatories. Kasi this one, the name of the particular account is our scholarship fund. Na parang hindi siya legit, ma'am. Kasi when you go to the bank manager would ask you for an SEC for that. Kasi yun talaga yung pangalan ng account, our scholarship account. Fund. So, wala naman tayo magpapakita ng SEC for that certificate. Kasi ang meron lang po tayo is PAARL. Kaya kinose natin, kasi nga, each time the future BOD would change their signatories, yun yung magiging problem niya kasi we experience it. So we decided to close it.
No, hindi mo nabigay yung background.
Yung kay ano ba?
Yes, dapat binigay mo ang background na. Ganito ang background nun. No, the PAARL Scholarship Fund was set up by the 2010 PAARL President.
No, before that, there was already.
No. He set up the scholarship fund, taking a board of trustees, board of directors meeting, and attaching a secretary's certificate certifying that there was such a meeting.
we found out in the fact-finding board of 2013, I was the chair of the fact-finding board, that there was no such meeting, and unfortunately, the secretary, then Sonia Jimentisa, was forced to sign, not knowing that it was going to be notarized and attached to an application, no, for a scholarship fund to be open. Nung inopen yun, ang understanding daw ng bangko, there was such a company ba, or a company, no, na PAARL Scholarship Fund. Hinahanapan sila ng documents, yung GIS, SEC papers, mga registration. Wala naman silang maipakita. So yung fund hindi actually ma-update kasi yung signatories na kakailanganin every year when they turn over, hindi nila ma-honor. So when we purchased this SOHO at nakalkalyaan, and nung ni-withdraw na yung pondo ano tawag doon, yung merge ba? Or i-merge para ma-transfer yung pondo at madagdagan yung pambabayad sa pondo ng 1.5, 3 million nga ang nakaalat na budget, di ba? So nung ginagawa na nila yung pag-move ng fund, saka lang nila nalaman, hindi nila ma-move yung fund from the scholarship. Kaya noon kami nagka-problema, and then I helped them talk to the relationship manager, and with the help of my relationship manager sa BPI, we were able to establish na the mother company is PAARL. So they had to give us that fund. I mean, yung pag-claim ng fund. So, yes, I also provided the minutes. I provided all the supporting documents actually para ma-claim namin yung pondo. So, nung nagka-transfer na sila ng fund, I advised na isara na natin yan para makapag-create na lang tayo ng panibagong scholarship fund in another bank because we are perpetuating the problem here. Ngayong na pumayag na yung manager, finally yung manager pumayag na, yeah, with all the submission of all the documents we made, sinabi ko sa kanya, i-close muna lang. And then we will re-establish a scholarship fund with BDO, no? Ganon na lang ang ginawa.
Hence, ma'am, we have 600,000 in our...
Yeah, yung nga palang pondo na nakikita nyo, na pakita mo nga yung nasa checking account lang yata, no? Na hindi na nila ginagalaw, it was intended for opening a scholarship fund with BDO. So, ang suggestion ko sa kanila, and I think the auditor, the external auditor will also agree na the checking account should be limited to the maintaining balance. You do not need to have a big amount in the checking account. Ang kailangan mo lang is enough funds para ma-cover mo ang mga checks na i-issue nyo. So, we can limit the checking account to 50,000 or even a little more, no? And then, the rest of the money sa Maxi Check account will be used to open a scholarship fund, right, sa BDO. Okay?
That's it. Thank you. I was worried kasi bakit nawala na yung scholarship.
Hindi nawala. Muntik na nawala. Muntik na.
Kasi, kawawa naman.
Madali siyang ma-move,
Okay. Muntik naman hindi mo.
We have
Kesa
here
naman
our
sa hindi natin
service
nakuha.
auditor, Dr. Toribio, if we have questions.
Kasi
Yes,
hindi
Madam
nawala.
Dela.
Walang sa
minana natin yung pagkakamali niya yung ginawa niya, no? Trace. Na-trace. We were able to trace it.
Hello, good afternoon po. Salamat po sa committee sa accomplish itong ating project na to. Pero I have some questions na I know meron ng answer, pero I think it would help kung marinig din ng mga members. One is, how do we plan to manage the condo? Example, yung use, yung monthly dues, yung mga ganyan. And then, how can the members benefit from this investment or from this project?
So, ikaw sa
Uy, guys. No?
The board.
The board. The board.
Hindi pa na, sorry.
board.
Sorry naman po. Sorry, hindi daw po na, ito pag matangkad po yung microphone. Ayan, sige. So, kailangan din natin ito. Ayan. Para lang din. Tulad ni sabi ko, salamat po sa lahat ng SOHO members. Salamat, nakita ko po sa lahat ng group chat kung gaano kayo nahirapan ma-accomplish ito. Salamat sa oras. Pero yun nga po, para din marinig ng mga members, sana masagot lang din natin yung how do we plan to manage the condo. Example, yung use, yung monthly dues, maintenance, etc. I know you have the answer, pero sana marinig nila. And then, how can the members benefit from this investment?
Okay, for the monthly dues, we tend to rent it out to our members at a very minimal price. And also, we can also get the membership dues in our income, as we can see. Dun sa MGD, sa lobby, very much. And, ayan, si Sir Benhar is, I think, he left already. He's using the condo now. So, at the, we didn't mention the rate. Okay. At they were four members who are of Western Mindanao State University. So there are four, and they're staying there until the 29th. So we have a we asked them for a fee of 2,000 per night. So, yeah.
It's 500.
Yeah,
For
500.
Per person.
500 per
But
person.
there's a minimum you said last time.
1,000.
1,000 minimum for two. But now, if you are only one, you will have to rent it out for 1,000. Well, you can already use amenities with that. The swimming pool. Yeah, you can also use the amenities with the amount of 1,000 pesos for the use of the condo and the swimming pool and the gym. So there. The last question, Ma'am Thea, is about the maintenance. Ayun pala. Okay, the maintenance, we have a SOHO committee who are in charge of our and also yung nag-accommodate our guests. So we have Ma'am Susan and Sir Sunny who is handling it now. And the keys are with them. So each time there are guests, they will be accommodated by and instructed by either Ma'am Susan or Sir Sunny.
Siguro you should give their numbers para
For contacts.
to make use, they can easily be contacted.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn number mo pa sa 2020. May we actually prepared a brochure that we had initially drafted. Sa virtual tour. Okay. We are planning to have the blessing and simple inauguration on February 14 of our SOHO. SOHO means small office, home office. It is now uso for small companies who bought condominiums for their investment purposes to call it a small residential office. Now, for our members, ang target namin, hindi lang PAARL members. Although very easy naman for a librarian, particularly a licensed librarian, to become a member just by paying 300 pesos. And then, you can avail of the benefit of getting a nice accommodation, complete with all the amenities, no? From the kitchen to the, swimming pool and the jogging path and the gym, for only 500 pesos per night per person. Pero may minimum kami. 1,000 ang sinet namin sa committee kasi gagasolina si Susan, ibibigay yung susi, babalik siya sa kanyang bahay, may konting mga, administrative expenses. Kaya, may minimum kami na charge na 1,000. Kaya kung isa ka lang, 1,000 na. Pero kung dalawa kayo, take 500. If you add more guests, maximum is only 4. Not because it is our house rule ng PAARL, but because it's a condominium rule.
What about children?
No problem. I don't know kung they're counted sa 4, pero no problem. You can have, kasama pa rin sa apat, hindi naman, okay pa rin silang may adult, yung 4.
Adult lang. You have to check.
Sabi ko nga sa'yo yun, just have to check. Mapupuslit mo yan. Bakit ka na ba?
Ha?
Chikitin?
Yeah, I have my apples.
Yes, no problem. Kami bahala.
Alright.
Anyway, itong sinasabi namin, no? We are extending the benefit not only to PAARL members, but any colleague in the profession, no? May avail of the accommodation. And I advise the board, because they will, officially received yan, no? It's an income, but it will not be reflected as rental income. Kasi alam nyo, it becomes a business and we don't really intend to have it as a business. Kaya we will treat it as a donation. Pwede mo ba yun, sir? Donation lang. Yung receipt na ibabayad sa amin will be used for the upkeep of the condo, yung maintenance, yung association dues, yung depreciation ng mga gamit namin doon, no? So, it will be treated as a donation to PAARL for the use of the facility of the condo. Okay? So it will not appear in the books as rental income. Donation pa rin siya. Okay?
So kids, walang bayad? Up to what age?
7!
7?
7 lang, oo.
Ay, up to 7 free, ah. So,
Up to 7 below.
Okay. 3. Yes, ma'am.
Bago po ako magtanong, nice kong i-congratulate si Alpo for a well-presented and very clear announcement. And,
closer, the microphone.
my question is, for the 2022 PAARL board and to the external auditor regarding the acquisition of this condominium. First, lumalabas na po na parang investment ito, no? And then rental without OR.
No, may OR.
OR, pero hindi
rental, donation.
According to some lawyers, that an association can acquire a property provided that it is for a headquarter of the association. Am I correct? Now, sabi ko nila rin, not even the board of trustees, the board of directors, cannot because it is limited to 4 people. Okay? So, how do you intend? Di po dapat, di ba, i-declare yan sa BIR. Because we will be having problems in the near future and somebody lang mag-report mo sa BIR. Yes, with regards to as Senate Auditor and handling non-profit, non-income generating association. Okay, ang Professional Nursing Association has its own headquarters. But it is for the use of the board of directors of the association for meeting for activities. But now, the situation here is you cannot accommodate 4 people at a time. You cannot eat, huh? Tama. Am I wrong, Mr. Ron?
That's wrong.
Huh?
Hindi, that's wrong. That's wrong.
You were misinformed. Kasi, the house rule, yung condominium na pinag-uusapan natin, that sets a minimum occupancy, maximum occupancy, is the condominium corporation. And the rules of the condominium corporation is based on the space, the number of space you acquire. So, I think they were able to set it at 5? Between 5 to 6 ang inallowed nila. And at the time we made the purchase and we found out these house rules, remember, house rules are subject to change. Kasi ang nagdi-determine yan, yung mga condominium owners. BIR has nothing to do with these standards of occupancy. Hindi sila ang pinapalo dyan. Yung condominium corporation is governed by the unit owners who elect among themselves, like in our association, para sa homeowners association. From the membership, they elect a board. The board sets the rule. Hindi naman porke ngayon, yan ang rule nila based on the number of square meters of space you occupy, yun na yun. It can change. Kasi we own a condo in Tagaytay, and now I own an SMDC condo sa Ross Boulevard, where hindi pare-pareho ang condominium rules. Yung isa, they do not allow pets. Yung isa, they allow pets. Yung isa, they also have a maximum na sineset for occupancy. For a space like ours, 10 ang allowed. And right now, 9 lang ang ating board. When we got this condominium, it was not specifically intended for meetings. Kasi in practicality, the members of the board do not meet in any one given place at any one given time together anyway. Kasi kung nasaan ang event or activity, tinataon nila doon ang meeting. So, half of the year, we do not even meet at the NLP, di ba? Most of the time, they were meeting right after the event, the activity. So, we knew from the start that when we invested our money in buying this condo, it is not only for that purpose to use for meetings, just to be able to hold our meetings. That is not our priority. We have anchored our proposal because natutulog ang ating pera for so many years, nag-accumulate siya to more than almost 4 million, 3.8. Natutulog lang, and even during the pandemic. And then we were encountering problems na katulad nito, na hindi mo makuha yung pera. For so many years na natulog sa kanila,
kanila, and then they're asking so many documents to prove that we own the money. That is ridiculous. That is weird. Kaya sabi ko nga sa kanila, let us anchor our, proposal to invest our funds on property assets, not on mere passbook accounts, di ba? Where you see the money there, pero you don't actually hold it, no? You don't use it. But you go to the condo now, you enjoy it. It's different. I hope our members realize that, no? There is nothing in the corporation code. We have already given the particular rule that stipulates that non-stock, non-profit corporations may invest their funds in any investment, such as properties, fixed deposits, money market, etc. Nothing limits. Yes, pwede mong i-invest. Nothing limits them. It's their money. So the corporation code does not restrict us from making such investments, no?
So let's listen to the
Teka muna, may dadagdag ko. As of January, we found out the published list price of our condo. Yes, is more than 400,000 actually, because we got the list price, the published price for a condominium unit much less than ours. 27 ang atin, ito 26 lang eh. 3 million, more than 3 million 2,000. And magkano na natin nabenta? Ay, nabenta, nabili. 2.5 actually. Kaya lang, nagbayad tayo ng tax registration and everything. Kaya 2.6. Kumita na tayo. Would we earn that much had it remained in the time deposit? Kanina, tinignan ninyo yung ating interest income. May walang 1,000.
Ngayon, kumita tayo ng 2,000.
Hindi lang 2,000, excuse me.
Yung betayo nila din.
Ay, may dagdag ko lang kasi yung kanya tayo nag-decide na kumuha ng rason na kumuha tayo ng Soho ay takot tayo kasi lumalaki na yung pera natin na baka manakaw ulit ito. Remember yung kaso ng isang tao dyan? O hanggang ngayon hindi pa natin nare-recover.
Yeah. Kasi sir, yung side sir.
So yung sabi ni Ma'am kanina is yung tungkol kung meron ba itong sa BIR, yung pagbili natin ng condominium. May implication.
Yung kung, kasi ito sa condominium, ano po ito may condominium, sabi na ni Ma'am kanina, mayroong condominium corporation. So, meron tayong condominium certificate of title.
Yes.
So, you will be governed by the condominium corporation rules and regulations.
Yes.
Sa tax po, since non-stock, non-profit organization kayo, and I was able to look at your income tax return, although may income kayo, wala naman kayong binayaran ng income tax. Kasi nga, siguro dun sa articles of association, do you call it articles of incorporation or articles of association?
Incorporation.
Ay, articles of incorporation. Yes. Nandun po. And gusto ko lang kung manggitin sa inyo na yung proper account classification ng condominium depende po dun sa approval ng board. Kung ito ay for investment, so ilalagay po natin sa investment property. Pero kung gagamitin po natin, hindi na sa investment property. So, papatak na siya dun sa condominium property. Kasi yung pong investment property under international accounting standards and Philippine Financial Reporting Standards sa accounting, kapag ang property ay hindi ginagamit ng corporation, investment property po ang classification. Pag ginagamit, hindi na siya pwedeng qualify as investment property. So, yun pong...
Sir, residential siya. Ang classification niya sa Vivaldi.
Residential. Ilan po natin siguro
so it's used as a home. It's used as a home.
Condominium.
Condominium lang siya. Kaya kung sa condominium corporation, it is classified as a home, a residence.
Pero ginagamit niyo po kasi sa...
Hindi, ginagamit lang mo namin as a home.
Opo. Tsaka, ginagamit niyo rin po ba yan as venue for your meeting?
Hindi ho. Hindi.
Hindi. So,
We only use it to hold our office, office, records. Doon namin ini-imbak yung aming mga files. Parang parang it's a residential office. Hindi naman natin ginagamit na office na pumunta doon yung mga members. Stay.
kasi po sayang naman kung halimbawa, kung taga Mindanao, taga Visayas, kung dito, kung pino-offer din talaga.
Yeah, pino-offer ko namin only to use to accommodate them.
Minimal donation.
Donation po. Kaya nga ang donation lang actually yung amount na hinihingi namin.
In addition po, kanina nabanggit ni Ma'am, ang income ninyo, 1,000 na.
Doon sa interest.
Nakita ko nga po, nakita ninyo yung sa deposit.
Yung interest income.
Yan po yung BPI checking account ni Maxiwell. Ang laki po ng balance, checking account yan eh. Hindi po umikita ng interest yan.
Kaya nga ako, hindi mo kita na interest. Hindi nila maalis-alis.
Pati yung membership fund, hindi po umikita ng interest yan. Tapos nasa current account po yan. Current account po sila. Ay itong membership fund, rehabilitation fund, reserve fund. Ang interest po sa savings account is less than 1% lang. Pero anong po yun, isang taon na. Ayun. Time deposit na po yan. Or I suggest, you can invest that sa treasury bills. Malaki po ang kita sa treasury bills. Actually, mas malaki pa yung interest ng treasury bills kaysa time deposit. And, ang pagkakain po...
Kaya lang ho, sa treasury bill, ang 365 days.
Ano po yun? Meron pong...
Kumibig na yung pera.
Wait, may 1 month daw.
Meron pong 2 months, 3 months, short term.
Treasury bill, hindi yung ganun kalaki amount. Hindi yung papayag.
Meron pong 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Treasury bills.
Yeah, pero naglalagay ho ako, pero 1 million ho ang minimum.
Hindi po ma'am.
Naglalagay din ho ako dyan.
Kahit po di na yung... Meron ng treasury bills ngayon na mas maliit.
Ay, hindi ko alam.
And yung... kasi po ako, hindi nyo po na itatanong, retired vice president po ko ng bangko. So, yung nakita ko ngayon yung deposit accounts nyo, pwede po kayong mag-maintain ng savings account and at the same time, checking account. Yung tinatawag namin sa PNB noon, combo account.
That's what I advise them po. Kaya lang, di ba, yun ang automatic, ang
Yes, ganun po yun.
automatic, yes.
So, minimum balance lang yung sa checking account. Halimbawa, sabi ni Ma'am Marina, kung 20,000,
Combo account.
then nag-issue kayo masyado ng cheque. Pagdating ng cheque sa bangko, halimbawa 50,000, magta-transfer lang from savings to current. So, kikita yung, meron na yung sa PNP tawag namin doon, combo deposit agreement.
Yes.
Pero sir, mabalik doon sa tanong na, do we violate any rule of PIR as sounded off by our member? Do we
In what way
relate
po?
of the investment po na?
Hindi po kayo mga...
So maliwanag, there's no conflict.
Ang question po ng PIR, kung hindi kayo nagbabayad ng tax.
Pag hindi kayo nagbabayad ng tax, yun ang ayaw ng BIR.
Ito po, inuwi po ito, meron kayo nagbayad kayo ng tax dito. Ano po ito, brand new siya?
Nagbabayad doon kami taon-taon.
Real estate tax, meron din po kayo.
Magbabayad din kami.
Yan ang mga tax. Yan ang dapat nyo ba yan?
Yan ang mga babayaran namin. Yes.
Pag hindi po kayo nagbayad dyan, yan, babayad nyo.
Yes.
Dahil sa City Hall naman nyo.
Yes, sa City Hall.
Babayaran na pala.
Bayad na yun. Doon sa mga
Nandiyan na.
kasama na yun.
Nakapagbayad na kayo.
Yung initial, nasama na nila. Kaya kasi ningil.
Oo nga, pero 22 years na yun.
Yeah, pero yung pabayad pa rin. Hindi, nagsama na. Kasi kailangan bayad ka eh.
Ayun naman. Yung
Pag hindi ka bigyan ng tax clearance, pag hindi ka bayad. Bayad nga.
Kaya wala kasi hindi pa tayo nakapile ng 2022. Kasi hindi pa ayos sa BIR ma'am. Hanggang ngayon naman nasa BIR pa. Yung approval.
So bayad na tayo until 2023.
2023 pa yan. 2024 naman yun.
Hindi ka makakakuha ng tax clearance.
Ganito po kayong...
Maraming pong salamat.
Ay, si Ma'am po.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for the explanation.
So, may questions po from the group? Wala na. So, we move to the ratification po. Oh, the video. Sorry. Yeah. Video muna before we go to the ratification.
Patay yung ilaw! Para nakita doon sa likod! Malinaw ba?
Can we switch off the lights sa stage po?
Ito lang naman eh, oh. Ito lang yung siswitch.
Thank you po.
Okay na yan. Anong floor yan natin? 27. 41 story building. Yan, yan, yan. Yan yung bear. Wala kasing narration eh. Huwag na narration. Yan yung bear. Maganda. Kasi walang narration. Yan ang view. Hello.
After.
So it's studio type. Studio, yeah. So those are the sofa beds. Yeah, yeah. Tatlo.
May aircon na siya.
Aircon, yes.
Aircon, ma'am. Dito ka nalalagay sa aircon.
Ready? Kailangan mo check kung mayroon kang
Dapat ako na
report. Mayroon kang annual report doon.
Dapat doon ka na.
Baka wala ka. Wala, baka yung year mo walang annual report.
Yung kay Ma'am Olet, meron pa ako. Kasi ako editor nun. Ano mo, sir?
Maraming nawawala. Bye. Hindi na ako kita. Ayan ang mga caption. Sabi ko kayo, pag-unin na yun. Hindi clear. Hindi mo mabilis ang ganyan. Hindi mabilisan. Smooth ang transition mo. Hindi yun ang latest mo.
So we sent our video documentation committee, headed by Ma'am Sonia Batisa and Joe Berdepas, who are creating the video. And in our Soho blessing, we will be having a more lengthy video than this. So we move to the ratification of the BRs in this budget.
Magandang hapon po ulit. We now move to the ratification of PAARL BOD resolutions. The 2022 BOD made a total of 22 board resolutions for the members' approval. BR number 1 is the designation of the corporate secretary as the authorized filer for the online submission tool of the Securities and Exchange Commission. BR number 2 is the approval of the withdrawal amounting to 25,000 from the BPI Scholarship Fund, which serve as the reservation fee for the purchase of condo unit in Ravalli Residences, Cubao. BR number 3 is the approval of the termination of the BPI Peso Time Deposit Account and credit the proceeds to BPI Settlement Account. The said fund was withdrawn in the form of a manager's check to pay for the Vivaldi Residences unit. BR number 4 is the approval of the purchase and acquisition of the condominium unit amounting to 2,696,514 pesos and 90 centavos. The funds were withdrawn from other PAARL bank accounts in order to complete the full payment for the said condominium unit. BR number 5 is the appointment of Ms. Ginalyn M. Santiago as the Association's Assistant Treasurer. The Association's external auditor, Ms. Marilyn Sardana de Paz, of BJ Calaros Consulting Incorporated, advised that an Assistant Treasurer be appointed since it is not a good practice for the Treasurer to dispense cash and record income and expenses at the same time. BR number 6 to 11 are certification of board resolutions for the change in signatories and assigned persons for the Maxi Saver account, Rehabilitation Fund, Membership Fund, Reserve Fund, BPI Business Account, and BDO Online Banking. BR number 12 is the designation of the Corporate Secretary as the authorized filer for the SEC's electronic filing and submission tool. BR number 13 is the approval of the submission of PAARL's official and alternative email addresses and mobile numbers in compliance with SEC's Memorandum Circular number 28. BR number 14 is the acceptance of the resignation of Ms. Kimberly Ann O. Soria as Vice President and Ms. Olivia R. Alert as Treasurer. BR number 15 is the approval of the appointment of Dr. Maria Dia G. Gamolo as the new Vice President, Ms. Ana Luisa B. Sahona as Treasurer, and Ms. Geraldine De Leon as the new member of the Executive Board. BR number 16 is the approval of the issuance of a check in the amount of 200,000 for the purchase of furniture, appliances, and fixtures for the condominium unit. BR number 17 is the creation of the SOHO Management Committee that will develop guidelines and policies and oversee the use of the unit since the BOD changes every year. The SOHO Committee is composed of the following: Ms. Angela Versosa as Chair, Ms. Salvacion Orlande, Ms. Sharon Esposito, Dr. Sonia M. Hernatiza, Dr. Teresita Hernandez Calva, Ms. Elvira B. Capus, Mr. Sandy Boy Manalo, Mr. Rizal Nera, Ms. Susan Opador, and Mr. Rodolfo Verdi. BR number 18 is approval to contract the services of Toribio Arcayanan Professional Services for the auditing of financial statements, bookkeeping services, and recording in the core books of accounts. BR number 19 is the utilization of the 200,000 NCCA grant to PAARL for the project on the development of interactive, self-paced online training modules on RDA for librarians in the Philippines. The said fund will be used to pay the module writers, multimedia developer, and LMS administrator. BR numbers 20 and 21 are acceptance of the proposal of the 2022 Awards Committee to grant only one Lifetime Achievement Award and one Outstanding Librarian Award. Lastly, BR number 22 is the conversion of transportation allowance to internet allowance and increasing the monthly amount to 400 pesos. This was done the previous year due to the pandemic, which compelled everyone to conduct meetings and seminars online. Any registered member to ratify the board resolutions for 2022? Any members? Any member to ratify? Thank you very much, everyone. Good day.
Okay, so that ends our General Assembly, but before that, may I call in all of the BOD members of 2022 to go upstage and let's take a... Yes, sir.
Other matters?
Other matters. Sir, meron ka ba?
Yes.
Yes.
Alam ninyo, in the past, yung report of the Nobile, kasama doon sa ating minutes. Ngayon, ginawa natin siyang part of the, parang yung first part na induction at saka yung ano. So, hindi nyo may lalabas, hindi ngayon lalabas sa minutes of meeting yung report ni Susan. So, may I move that the report of Susan, the report of Mrs. Saborda, be part of the minutes of our meeting na hindi natin diniscuss ngayon. Correct?
Well noted on that, sir.
Paumanhin po because in the qualifications to run in the association, we decided that candidates should be taken from the institutional membership only. So, yun ang hindi ko na sabi kanina. And to think na ang ating institutional membership ay lumalaki. 181, di ba? 181. Thank you. Yun lang.
Hindi lang yun. Hindi lang yan. Hindi lang yan talaga. I
mas primordial ang dahilan, PAARL has never lost its institutional character. It has always been lahat ng members ng board natin, whenever we elect them, from the very beginning in 1973, they were meant to represent the institutions. And that is the reason why the nominate guideline, no two candidates can come from the same institution. Otherwise, from the very beginning, puro yung pinalang. Miss Marina Dairit became the Diba? Lahat ng members ng board will come from UP. Kung hindi tayo gagawa ng guidelines na yun. We follow the institutional character of PAARL. It has always been an association of academic and research libraries. Kaya lang namin ginawang librarians when we incorporated in 2004 because we were told by SEC, the legal department, diyan ako pinahirapan, pabalik-balik ako because I was then the president. And we were forced to reincorporate kasi the corporate life of PAARL was dead, inactive for so many years because we failed to submit the SEC requirements. After 5 years down, automatically, SEC deactivates the corporation. Pag hindi nagsasubmit ng mga requirements, yung repertorial requirements. So it was already dead. So when we went there, wala na sa listahan nila ang PAARL as an active association, ang active corporation. It was no longer there. Kaya, tinignan si PAARL under the deactivated status. Andun kami. Together with other association, andun ang PAS, yung PATELS, PASLI, all the other library associations, including PLI. They were negligent in submitting the repertorial requirements sa SEC. So, deactivated sila lahat. We were all forced to reactivate. To reactivate, you change. You apply as a new corporation, di ba? Then, when we applied, we were required to sign an affidavit of undertaking to change the name. We cannot use the same name. Kailangan daw, there is at least a word na papalitan. Or, hindi lang pwedeng apostrophe or punctuation mark. Kailangan may papalitan word. And the best word to change is from libraries to librarians. At yung academic and research, tinanggal ko yung end, nilagay ko yung slash na approve. So now we continue to be known under the acronym PAARL. Maybe nagkaroon lang ng konting change, but we are still the same corporation, and I have extended the life of PAARL to another 50 years. Kaya ngayon ho, buhay kami until 2054. Kasi 2004 yun eh. So, we have extended the life of PAARL for as long as our succeeding board will continue to submit all the requirements sa SEC. We will live forever. Kasi, you can always extend your corporate life. Another 50 years, a-apply ka. Another 50 years, a-apply ka. Ganun lang ho ang buhay ng isang corporation, no? Kailangan lang, huwag tayong magpapalya in submitting the reports, no? Okay, that is the primordial reason why every member of the board who will be nominated, no, should represent a library, an institutional library. Okay? Okay?
Question? Ako? Yes. Yes.
with you that our candidates should not come from, so many would come from one institution. My question is institutional membership will it be a requirement for one to become a candidate? Should it be? Kasi unang-unang PAARL it represents the of librarians, not libraries. So why should we make institutional membership be a requirement for a person to be a candidate?
Yun ang nga ang reason.
Hindi eh.
Hindi,
Parang
yun ang
I don't see the
reason.
logic.
Yun ang
Kasi
reason.
what if the institution doesn't want to become an institutional member? But the person, the librarian, has the potential to become an officer.
See? I'll answer that. At saka ano? Ano sila? No.
Actually,
Hindi natin ginagawa yan.
kung sino man yung may intention to run, you just let me know. As I explained this morning, I invited 36. Only 11 graciously accepted our invitation. Nakakahirap po. Maski yung sinabi ni Mrs. Arlandi kanina, narinig ko na yan nung 19th election ng presidente. Sinabi na niya, involvement, commitment. Kanina ni-reiterate niya, involvement, commitment. Kung talagang gusto niyo, anyway, announcement, sinabi ni Ma'am Gia, pinag-uusapan ako. Ma'am Susan, ikaw pa rin ang chair ng NOMELEC. So kung sino may gusto sa inyo, you let me know. And then we'll process your application. We'll process the application. Hindi lang naman kasi yun ang criteria. Meron pa naman kasi 3 to 5 years membership record, active in the association. So, titingin-tingin pa kami doon sa mga record ng mga seminars. Yung mga nag-attend ko ng Marina Diary, lecture series, ganitong date, yung mga ganyan. National conference, maski isa lang. Mayroon po tayong proseso. So, Madam Benny, okay lang po. Pwede naman tatakbuhin kung talagang ma-meet yung other requirements. Thank you.
So it's not really a requirement.
Part
Hindi na
of the
kailangan
requirement.
na siya ay yung delegate. Pero remember,
Pwede
lahat
siyang
ng
i-delegate
application
ng
kailangan in-endorse ng
In-endorse ng
institution. Nire-require natin yan.
Not actually as an institutional member. But
No,
endorsed
pero
by
kinakailangan
institution.
in-endorse siya, in-approve siya ng kanyang head.
Pwede lang siya i-endorse without the school deciding.
Sinabi ko na nga po.
Alam mo yung ginagawa nila? Binabayaran na lang siya.
Pwede po, ang nominate chair is Ma'am Leia. O, ano ni Ma'am Leia? Mayroon pa nga kaming mahabang talakayan, pero, ganun. Marami pang taon, mga bata pa kayo.
Move on tayo doon.
Okay, so hindi mo yung question pala, hindi naman, yung ano pa lang is for you to review sana yung guidelines. Kasi ngayon, yung NOMELEC will only have a chair dun sa institution na hindi magka-candidate. Tama po ba? Dapat yung chair ng NOMELEC, wala siyang
Nakalagay yun sa bylaw.
Kaya nga po. So, yun lang po. Ang mangyayari lang po doon is wala nang magiging chair from school, universities na actively participating.
Meron yung mga retired.
Yung retired.
Kasi retired.
Kailangan
By the
past
way,
president.
ang members talaga ng NOMELEC retired.
Past president. Yes. Nakalagay yun sa bylaws eh.
Ito gumawa ng...
You have to change the bylaws if you want to
Si
change.
Zero na gumawa ng batas. Membership of the NOMELEC should be past president. Hindi naman natin si Sarah kasi I got Harding. Kaya ako in-appoint na
Past president.
Past president, hindi retired.
Past president na hindi connected sa isang
Hindi connected.
Sure, yun. Kasi I remember nung nominate ako, ang chair ng nominate si Miss Sharon, and kasama ko sa na-nominate si Miss Grace Tabiento. So I think it's one thing na kasi ayun, yun lang po yung isa dun sa mga
delikadesa ang tawag. Hindi ko po, sinalo naman yun nung past pangyayaring election natin na pag halimbawa ako ang chair, I'm from Ateneo, dapat wala mo nang tumakbo taga Ateneo. Supposedly ganun. Pero mayroon naman napayagan because of their leadership qualities, alam talaga natin, they work hard. It turned out naman na talagang
Wala siguro nag-question.
mayroon.
Pero nakalagay sa Bible.
Pag ikaw ang chairman ng nominee, and nobody from your institution.
Yeah. Out of conflict of interest. Yeah. Wala. Conflict of interest yun.
Isa-isahin natin.
Si Rod, siya ang gumawa ng value ay election code. Isa-isahin mo daw.
Election guidelines.
Teka, kasi kaya ko tinanong yun,
because in the Visayas, mayroong mga interesado din, pero how can we encourage them to become members?
Gagawin niya ni Susan.
Yes.
Kumagalala.
It's a concern.
Ito daw, next year election, we will accommodate na from Visayas and Mindanao. Kasi
Yes.
ang meeting naman ay Zoom.
Yeah.
Google Meet. Kasi before, ang aming apprehension, kasi mayroon siya magandang meeting, mahal-mahal ng ticket niya, papuntang Maynila. Kung gano'n. Pero ngayon, because of the electronic technology. Because of technology, we can do that. So next year, we will invite from sana si Mr. Dr. Asi.
Alam na niya.
Alam niya, in-invite ko na?
Yeah.
Very good, thank you. Member kita ng committee Member, hindi, may kumatakbo sa UP, ikaw wala namang takbo. Sabi, member kita.
Wala kang patatakbuhin sa first aid.
Sa faith ko lang.
Sa faith na school, wala na nagtatakbo doon. So, member kita. Sana si Madam Zoraida, wala din sa patakbuhin sa kanyang school.
Oy, nakasiguro ka.
Member kita. Sino pa talaga? Tatlo pa. Anyway, thank you very much.
Ay, meron pa ako isa. One more na lang. One more.
Last na ba to?
Last. Last na to.
Okay. Kami sa awards committee, we're in a dilemma in the selection of candidates for awards sa Visayas and Mindanao area kasi like sa Visayas, Mrs. Buhos submitted 4 names for the awards sa academic and research librarian kasi dapat tatlo yung iano natin, no? One for Luzon, one for Visayas, and one from Mindanao. Unfortunately, when we check, they were not active members of PAARL. Pero, maganda yung ano nila record nila Pasok sila sa criteria, except na hindi sila active members. So, sabi ko kay Rai, I'm sorry Rai, number 1 criteria natin, it should be members of PAARL. Active, nasunod-sunod. Buti nga, naihabol ni Dr. Asib yun ang current na membership. Otherwise, mali-dislodge na naman sana siya.
Hindi, na-reinstate siya.
Hindi, isang taon lang. Ito
Okay lang
Kaya naihabol na kanya, pinadala niya yung Gcash na membership. Nakaligtaan na daw niya. So, we accepted that. Pero yun ang gusto natin i-clarify. Were we right in our decision not to choose from non-members, ay non-active members? Tama ba?
Dati sinusunod na yan. PAARL kasi grants only awards and scholarships to members.
Yes.
And when you're a member, you're supposed to be active, paid member.
Yeah.
So simple lang yun. Bayad.
Kaya nga, unfortunate lang na wala tayong Zoom because Rai would have wanted to listen and raise that question. Kasi tinatanong ng mga librarians from the Visayas. So now, I brought this up, parang i-relate ko rin sa kanya, na we were right in our decision.
Pati yung sa yung representational, yung ating di ba, nung nag-invite tayo, hindi naman sila ang tinatawag na representative, designated representative ng institution. Oo. Iba. Pero, we allowed it kasi basta i-endorse ng school, okay, in-endorse siya to represent them.
Kasi minsan nawala na yung librarian na dati.
Yes.
So, may replace. So, okay lang yun.
Be flexible in that.
Thank you. That's the last question. Okay, with that, we thank you very much for attending our GA. See you.
Wala na?
Wala na.
Meeting na tayo?
I'm so sorry. Maria, closing remarks. Ay, Sir Raymond pala. Sorry. Akala ko si Maria. Sir Raymond, it's your turn. Our incoming Vice President, Mr. Jesus Raymond. Yes.
Good afternoon. Ending part of our General Assembly. A pleasant good afternoon, my dear colleagues in the profession. On behalf of the Philippine Association of Academic Research Librarians, we would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Maria Teresa Pitino, Vice President of Far Eastern University, for a very pleasant welcome and hospitable accommodation. Also, we want to thank Professor Salvacion M. Arnante, Chair of National Committee on Libraries and Information Science of National Commission for Culture and Arts, for a wonderful and inspiring message. We want to thank Honorable Yolanda C. Granda, Chairperson Board for Librarians of Professional Regulation Commission, for giving her time for the outtaking of newly elected 2023 Board of Directors. Also, we would like to thank the pillars of the profession sa walang sawang pagsubaybay at alaga sa organization. Indeed, this activity will not be successful without your presence. We want to extend a huge thank you to all PAARL members. We acknowledge each and every one of you for your continued support to our organization. To our sponsors, book dealers, or suppliers of different online resources, thank you for your untiring support to all the activities to our organization. To all 2022 awardees, congratulations po. This year, 2023, a tough year to battle. The COVID-19 pandemic, academic librarians are now shifting to a new normal. We are now going back to our work, and our libraries is now open to our clients. On behalf of the Philippine Association of Philippine Research Librarians, we invite all of you to be part of the PAARL National Summer Conference with the theme Building the Future key strategies and opportunities for libraries in the post-pandemic era, which is scheduled this coming April 26 to 28, 2023 at the Boracay Island. Also, it is pure joy that this year we are celebrating the 50th golden anniversary, which I think looking back and beyond, gathering of past PAARL presidents, officers, members of PAARL, and friends of PAARL. We hope all of you will join in this meaningful and historical event. Please save the date this coming September 19, 2023. The event venue will be announced soon in our PAARL Facebook page. Last but not the least, congratulations to the 2022 Board of Directors. Thank you so much for your dedication and love to our organization. Again, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat at mabuhay ang PAARL.
We call in our 2022 board for one last photo.
Jubilee! Ayaw